Welcome to my review of Hotel Transylvania 4, and the title for this movie just had to be a pun, didn't it? Not like that. Okay, I can't do the Drac accent for the entirety of the video, but that's not a criticism, I'm just observing. Nothing wrong with a dad joke here and there, but it always has to be a pun, this title. Hotel Transylvania Transformania, or Hotel Transylvania 4, is the latest addition to a great saga of animated films, and I feel like I should give my thoughts on the previous 3 films while I'm at it. Hotel Transylvania's 1 and 2 were excellent amounts of fun. They really loved the fact that they were animated films. Hotel Transylvania 3 was definitely a step below that. I mean, these characters stuck on a cruise ship just... didn't really resonate with me as much as it should have. So here we are back with these characters once again, and the big story is that most of these actors are returning to reprise their roles. Here, Drac is contemplating retirement, which would dictate that Mavis takes over the hotel through family lineage. Also meaning that Johnny would take over the hotel with her, which Drac does not want. And the big gimmick is that Van Helsing's mysterious new invention transforms Drac and his pals into humans, and Johnny therefore into a monster. And with their new mismatched bodies, Drac and the gang must find a way to switch themselves back before their transformations become permanent. So of course, I gotta talk about how stellar this voice casting is. Andy Samberg as your lovable doofus is loads of fun once again. As a big fan of Andy Samberg myself, it was great to hear his voice in this character. Selena Gomez, very motivated as the daughter Mavis. Everybody's on their game here. David Spade, Keegan-Michael, Molly Shannon. This is a ginormous cast of super funny people. But one notable omission is Adam Sandler himself as Drac. Sandler himself decided not to return for this project, and his shoes are instead filled by Brian Hull, who actually started off as a YouTuber famous for his Disney impressions. Honestly, it is really inspiring to myself personally to see a YouTuber do a big kids movie like this. And you know what? I wouldn't have been able to have told the difference. He was outstanding. The movie's animation is also, as you would expect, super colorful, and it really does like the fact that it's a cartoon, just like the previous 3 films. There are a multitude of situations which these characters find themselves in, lends itself perfectly to animation, if you ask me. And it's really cool to watch. I wish I would have seen this on the big screen, but due to obvious reasons with the pandemic still raging full force and everything, I totally understand why this is an Amazon Prime exclusive for right now. But the messages of this movie, very good as well. It's basically saying if you always look at the worst things in life, it's easy to see past the good. And that's a really neat message for kids to take with them, especially right now. And that's the thing about the Hotel Transylvania movies that really sticks with you. They're not just fun, animated, cartoonish adventures with these monstrous creatures, but they carry some emotional weight to them. Now, Hotel Transylvania 4 is by no means the strongest out of the quadrilogy. I do think 1 and 2 are way stronger than this, really blowing it out of the water. I do think that it's better than 3. The only downsides to this film are, number 1, similar issue that I had with Hotel Transylvania 3. The characters kind of all move the exact same way, and there's really no distinct physical differences in how the movements are animated, if that makes sense. And also, the big downside with this film is kind of spoiler heavy, so I won't give you guys too much details just in case. But the main dynamic, once again, is focusing on that odd couple pairing of Drac and Johnny, which, again, I understand that's where the money is with these films, but I feel like we've explored that relationship quite enough at this point. And it's not like it's bad here, but I feel like this relationship has been explored in better ways in Hotel Transylvania 1 and 2. And also, with that synopsis that I described for you, you would expect a liar reveal cliche to be there, and yeah, it is just as predictable as you would expect it to be. Now, despite the cliches and obvious predictable outcome of the story, Transformania isn't a bad film by any stretch. I certainly do think the first 2 movies are better than this, but give this movie credit, there is definitely a more worthwhile adventure here than just being stuck on a cruise ship. I'm gonna give Hotel Transylvania 4 a C+. This is certainly a harmless way to spend an hour and a half, and there will be loads of colorful moments that your children are gonna want to watch on repeat over and over again. Certainly a good way to keep your kids occupied for a little bit, but let me know what your favorite Hotel Transylvania movie is down in the comments section below. Did Transformania somehow soar up to your Hotel Transylvania saga rankings if you have those? Honestly, I love discussing all new things cinema and entertainment, as obscure as they may be, and do consider if If you guys are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can, along with that notification bell right next to it. That way you guys can be the first ones in the loop anytime there's a new upload over here on my channel. Not to mention, we are getting oh so dangerously close to 1,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and round that number up, shall we? And don't forget, smash that thumbs up button on your way out. This is also immensely helpful to the progress of this content here. And as always, stay tuned for more exciting content hitting this channel very, very soon. I've already started my Harry Potter series. I reviewed both Columbus Potter films, and Prisoner of Azkaban is coming up very, very soon. I'm hoping to have that released sometime within the week. And not a whole lot much else new releases in the month of January, but we do have Cyrano to look forward to on the 28th, so definitely expect a review for that. So lots of exciting things to look forward to, guys, especially as you go into the month of February. Y'all are the best. I cannot appreciate your guys' support nearly enough. And with all that being said, back talk, commence.